King Charles just delivered the most surgical strike in royal history. And Prince Harry probably didn't even see it coming. The announcement that David Beckham will receive a knighthood from King Charles isn't just about honoring a soccer legend. This is revenge served ice cold, calculated to perfection, and delivered with the kind of quiet brutality that only a true monarch can pull off. While Harry's been running around California, chasing failed business ventures and burning bridges, Charles just reminded everyone exactly who holds the real power. And the timing? Absolutely devastating. This wasn't some random honors list decision that happened to coincide with the ongoing Sussex drama. Charles has been watching everything unfold. Harry's Netflix tantrums, Meghan's paranoid accusations, their constant need for attention and validation. And while they've been spinning in circles, desperately trying to stay relevant, the king has been playing chess. Beckham has been gunning for a knighthood for years, and royal circles have been buzzing that 2025 might be the year. But Charles chose this exact moment, right when the wounds between the Sussexes and the Beckhams are still fresh and bleeding. That's not coincidence. That's surgical precision. The message couldn't be clearer if Charles had sent it by royal decree. Loyalty gets rewarded. Betrayal gets forgotten. Harry walked away from everything, thinking he could build something bigger and better in Hollywood. Meanwhile, David Beckham stayed true to Britain, supported the monarchy, and built an actual empire worth respecting. The contrast is so stark it's almost embarrassing for the Sussex camp. Let's talk about what Harry actually walked away from, because the numbers are staggering. David Beckham isn't just some retired athlete coasting on past glory. The man is a business phenomenon. His Adidas deal alone is worth $160 million. He co-owns Inter Miami, has endorsement deals stretching across the globe, and owns luxury properties from London to Los Angeles. Even after hanging up his boots, Beckham's wealth and influence have only grown. He's not just surviving post-football, he's absolutely thriving as a global brand unto himself. Compare that to Harry and Meghan's string of disasters. Netflix deals that produce more controversy than content, Spotify partnerships that get canceled, business ventures that flame out before they even launch. Harry gave up his royal privileges thinking he could become something greater, but instead he's become a cautionary tale about biting the hand that feeds you. Now he gets to watch from the sidelines as someone who never needed a crown becomes Sir David, while he's still just Harry from Montecito. The wealth gap alone makes this knighthood sting. But it's the personal betrayal that makes it truly brutal. Because this whole mess started when Meghan's paranoia destroyed what should have been a beautiful friendship. Victoria Beckham did everything right when Meghan entered the royal sphere. She welcomed her into Britain's elite circles, made introductions, offered guidance on navigating the unique pressures of being in the public eye while married to someone famous. Victoria knew exactly what Meghan was going through: the constant scrutiny, the media attention, the challenge of maintaining your own identity while supporting your partner's career. She'd lived it all as a Spice Girl, married to England's golden boy. But according to royal biographer Tom Bower, Harry and Meghan accused David and Victoria Beckham of leaking stories about them to the media. No evidence, no confrontation, just straight-up accusation based on Meghan's growing paranoia about media leaks. Harry actually called David Beckham to repeat the accusation, which outraged Beckham and damaged their relationship. Imagine getting that phone call, being accused by someone you considered a friend of betraying their trust, with absolutely no proof to back it up. The clash reportedly started when Victoria had given Meghan makeup advice, which was leaked, and David got a call from Harry accusing either he or Victoria of leaking the story. Think about how insane that is. Victoria offers friendly advice about makeup. Someone else leaks it. and suddenly the Beckhams are the villains in Meghan's paranoid narrative. That's the Sussex playbook in action. Burn the bridge first. Ask questions, never. Victoria never forgot how she was treated. Neither did David. And clearly, neither did King Charles. Because when you're building a monarchy for the future, you remember who stood by you and who turned their backs the moment things got complicated. But here's where the story gets even more twisted. While Harry and Meghan were torching their relationship with David and Victoria, they were apparently cozying up to the Beckham family's black sheep. Brooklyn Beckham, David and Victoria's eldest son, has been reportedly distancing himself from his family for years. Speculation about a rift between the Beckhams and Brooklyn's wife Nicola has been ongoing. And somehow Harry and Meghan found themselves in the middle of another family's drama. The irony is almost too perfect. The prodigal prince teaming up with the prodigal son. Both Brooklyn and Harry walked away from families that gave them everything. Both married, strong-willed women who seem to thrive on creating distance from their in-laws. And both seem to think they can build something better on their own. It's like watching a really expensive, really public therapy session play out in real time. Charles has been watching all of this unfold with the patience of someone who's spent decades learning how power actually works. He doesn't need to throw tantrums or leak stories to tabloids or write tell-all books. He just waits for the right moment and makes a move so clean, so dignified, that it echoes louder than any drama could ever hope to achieve. This knighthood is Charles showing the world how a real king operates. No screaming, no public feuds, no messy interviews, just results. While Harry's been chasing headlines, Charles has been shaping legacies. While Meghan's been burning bridges, Charles has been building alliances. And while the Sussex brand slowly crumbles into irrelevance, the monarchy continues to honor the people who actually deserve recognition. The symbolism couldn't be more perfect if Charles had planned it in a war room. David Beckham represents everything Harry threw away. Loyalty to Britain, the ability to build something meaningful without constantly demanding attention for it. Beckham never needed to trash the royal family to become successful. He never needed to play victim to build his brand. He just worked, stayed loyal, and let his achievements speak for themselves. But the real kicker? Beckham's close relationship with Prince William makes this message even louder. While Harry was off in California complaining about his family, William was building genuine friendships with people like David Beckham. People who understand duty, service, and loyalty. The future king surrounded himself with winners, while Harry surrounded himself with grievance merchants. This is what happens when you choose the wrong side in a royal chess game. Charles isn't just honoring a football legend. He's drawing a line in the sand that everyone can see. On one side, you have the monarchy, the Beckhams,